Welcome to Powerhouse Tarot. I'm Energy Goddess. Welcome to my lit, vibey, growing, abundant, prosperous YouTube. Alright. On my YouTube channel, I like to do spiritually related videos, content of such sorts. If you would like to see my videos and more of them, please be sure to subscribe, hit the like on the video, hit the post notification bell below, all of that good jazz. You already know the vibes, alright? Welcome in. This is a channel message. This reading. Channel message, alright? Welcome in. This is a channel message. This reading. Channel message. It needs to be woken up. So I was getting a message about these cards. Ew, excuse me. Still a couple of messages from this deck. What's coming out here, Holy Spirit? What's coming out here? What is it that you need me to see for this particular reading? What is it you need me to see? Releasing allegiances. Beyond the mind, the heart beats. Okay. Some of you guys thought that you were supposed to have certain allegiances, certain ties with certain energies, and you are now at this time in this space of wanting to release these allegiances that you had with certain energies, realizing that, you know what, I'm really not aligned to you though. This is really not what the fuck I need in my life, just period. For certain individuals, some of you guys, you're going beyond the mind. It's like people could be playing with your mind, telling your mind one thing, but it's like your heart beats and can feel what the fuck is going on. So this goes beyond the deception that one can play with the mind and into my feelings. So now they're making you more intuitive without even knowing. They're making you more tapped into yourself without them even being aware of this. And because of that self-awareness, yo, you feel me? So some of y'all don't realize just how much your darkness is bringing you closer to your life purpose and your self-awareness in that space, in that process. And as much as you might have run away from it in the past, it's going to be coming out right now. And, you know, you might be getting triggered, but there's a huge sense of awareness that's coming about through this, okay? That needs to take place, okay? Releasing allegiances and could be like bonds, ties to whatever it was that once held you confined to certain people, because it's like people can tell you things for so long, and for so long they can have mind control and dominion over you. But once you become aware of what it is that they were doing, boom, automatically you break the bond, you break the spell, you break the cycle. You know what I'm saying? Because it's like, whoa, I wasn't aware of that. You know what I'm saying? And I didn't know exactly how that was working in my life. And now you can see something, and it's like the clarity, the truth needs no explanation for that. You feel me? Because now you're able to like literally feel that. It's not just something in your mind you're hearing. You can feel that. And tapping into the feels, my G, that's divine feminine energy. You know what I'm saying? And that's always going to be something that's going to lead you and something that's going to guide you, and it might not always feel the best in the beginning, especially if you've been running from that energy, reconnecting to it. However, it's something that you have to do because it's the life force of all creation, and it's like running away from self, right? And so I feel like you're deeply understanding that at this time. Let's see, I think that was the message. Oh, bottom of the deck. Every journey starts with a single step. I think that was very important as well, that I put this one out here. I was just gonna leave it, but let's put this one out here as well. It's important because you gotta know that every journey starts with a single step. Some of y'all think that, yo, I gotta get on my spiritual journey and I gotta do this and I gotta do that and because that's what spiritual practitioners will do to your ass. They'll be like, yo, you gotta get this, you gotta get that, you gotta get and it scares people away because it's like they're afraid to do all of these things because number one, they haven't made the first fucking steps. And so I need you to know, okay, whatever steps you haven't taken or you feel like, yo, I don't know, I feel unsure, blah, 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 you're supposed to feel like that. And so take all of that in, how you feel it. You know, take all of that shit in and be like, yo, you know, because that's, look. I was just going to say this shit. That's what you carrying in your suitcase. You feel me? You need to take all these emotions, all of these things, you taking them with you. Where you going? So that you can have some sort of backing, you know what I'm saying? When you get there with some sort of experience, something to go off of, right? Because we all need life experience, right? That's wisdom, right? And being able to apply the knowledge is wisdom, right? So every journey starts with a single step. I know you might feel like, yo, I haven't made all of the steps I want to take. I haven't done everything, you know, right or whatever. But see, right and wrong is honestly that's based on the individual. You know, we have to come away from this state of mind that makes us feel like what's right and what's wrong, because you know what's right and what's wrong in your heart. You don't need nobody to give you a doctrine or anything, because beyond the mind, the heart beats. You can feel what is right intuitively. You don't need nobody to tell you that. You know what's right, you know what's wrong. So go with that. And don't listen to nobody else's standards about what is right and what's wrong. You know what I'm saying? And these are a part of you releasing some of the allegiances you had, because it could have been allegiances to certain, for some of you guys it might have been religious doctrine, for some of you guys it might have been relationships, whatever's your thing that brought you here for this reading, all right? But I'm sorry, honey. How are ya? Hello. What's going on? Shiva, Mr. OMG. What's going on, y'all? Welcome in, y'all. I didn't even see y'all comments. Study into the message. Okay, but welcome in. Every journey starts with a single step. Don't be afraid that, yo, I didn't do this right, or I didn't do this and blah blah blah. Like, don't get caught up into that, because that's kind of superficial. And that's kind of like something that has no bearing on where you're going. You know what I'm saying? That's so surface to think that, you know, because the most successful person, or what you would call the most successful person in every area of it, right, where there's success, right, they had to start with a single step. And they didn't become successful from their first step, you know? So there's steps that's taken in the process. You know what I'm saying? Respect your process. Respect that. Respect your journey. You know? Okay, that's what I'm hearing. Let's drink some of that good old Pepsi. They need to sponsor me. Kicking it with the folks, you know, we drink Pepsi. The folks, me and the folks, y'all. Releasing allegiances. I think I turned the heat up way too high. Like I'm burning up. Hello, Mr. OMG. O3. Welcome in, my friend. Welcome in, my friend. Welcome to my life. I don't know, baby, but maybe on another live we could talk about it. Sometimes I let y'all ask me questions. They'll be donation based though, so you know when you do come back that it's not anything that's free. You have to donate, but other than that, you know, why the person I love not communicating? Yeah, that's something we could answer on another live, baby. You can donate and get those kind of questions answered on another live for sure. This one is the channel message. I just channel what's coming out, what needs to be heard and honored, and that's it during my channel message. But in the caption, when I do the messages and you're able to get a question answered based off a donation, when I do those, it'll usually state it in the intro to the video. It'll usually tell you, you know, so you know when you roll up in here what's going on, you know. Okay. Gratitude though. Thanks for coming in, Mr. OG03. Oh wait, how I say it? Mr. OMG03. That's how I say it. I got you, baby. Channel message. I got you, baby. Thanks for coming in. Welcome in, love. Sugar plummies. Love to see it, my divine masculine. I feel a divine off of you. I feel you're divine. I feel like they be playing with you though. Maybe because you play with yourself a little bit. Like, not on no funny shit either, yo. But like, yo, one day you need to come get a reading. I don't tell people that all the time, but sometimes y'all be needing readings, yo. Y'all, for real. That one, for you, player, you really do. I'm just saying. Alright, I love you. Alright. What's coming out here, Holy Spirit? Connect me to the messages. Ace of Sticks. I feel like, yeah, this is a new energy. I can feel it because it's like you're going beyond the mind. Like, fuck the mind. Like, I've been dealing in my mind for a while, and you know, my mind be having me fucked up, right? And that's what I'm hearing. It's like you feel like, yo, your mind got you fucked up, but you like, yo, you real clear, you real centered in your heart space energy. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's real. You know, you're real sure of that energy, you know, with the ace of wands, you know, and it brings you a new energy because, see, like I said, with the divine feminine, this is the creator's energy, right? And it unlocks something different within you, you know what I'm saying? It's the source of all creation. And you're able to release allegiances, maybe with your masculine energy that felt like, yo, logically speaking, we just gonna roll with this, you know? Masculine energy is very protective, very sometimes domineering, you know? And you have to learn how to find a perfect balance between the divine feminine and the divine masculine energies within you, so that you're more calculated and you're more graceful. You know what I'm saying? Masculine energy is very it's not a bad thing, you know, but it can be counterproductive when not introduced to the divine feminine aspect, its counterpart, right? And that's why you're in this energy, this new shit right now, you know, you're embarking on, you know. That's why you're in a new space right now, just period. Your whole energy, everything about you is just changing up, you know. 9 of coins, some of you guys are independent entrepreneurs. 2 of baskets, some of you guys are stuck in love paradigms where you love more than one person. Some of you guys are healers and teachers, and you're also going through your own personal healing. Y'all be thinking that because you haven't healed exactly through your own traumas and this and that you have nothing to offer, and you do. Stop letting indoctrination of religion and other things that were once your system of structure that you needed or you may have utilized in the past block you from building a new foundation and a new system that is more structured and has a more permanent foundation of based in truth and based in the true creator's energy of the Most High. You know, that's very much in tune with the all, the divine feminine energy. You know, that's just the real reality of it. You know, what else is coming up? So we have all the three of baskets. Some of you guys, you're getting ready to celebrate something, either a new child or a new something like that in your life has come, and it's like this new gift has made you really discover something within you, like you really thought that you had figured something out, and you discover when you got this new gift, this new thing, this new celebration thing to celebrate about. It really made you reflect like truly within you on a soul level. Like this shit, for some of you guys, I'm hearing like you went through like what we call in Tarot land a dark night of the soul, right? You a spiritual person. I could sense that. That's why I said you need to come get a reading. I can tell. Yes, it's very important. Well, Nikki, I'll be back with another live where you guys can ask questions. They're donation based. If you would like to come back. This one is a channeled message, my dear love bug. Okay. But yeah, I could sense that, Mr. Orangey. I'm psychic, by the way, for those of you that are new. I know shit. I don't know. I can't really place it when I just know. You know what I'm saying? That's just the divine, you know, in me. You know. But other than spirit told me, I really can't tell you like the source. Like it's no shit. Even when I don't want to know shit, I'll be knowing shit, and I'll be like, fuck, why'd you tell me that? Why do I have to know things? I be preferring not to know shit, because then it makes me play like that I don't play like I don't know something harder, you know? And in a world where a lot of people like would really rather that you just, you know what I'm saying, like be like you don't know something, you know? I feel like I be around a lot of people who just don't want to know the truth, and then like this is my space where I could come where like, you know what, these people are more evolved and they want to hear the truth, you know? So it's like that's why I kind of created a page, so like I could go where, you know, I could be truthful and honest in this world, and you know, where it's more accepted because people are already on that phase and that journey in their own lives, you know. But let's get back into the message, y'all. All right, y'all know me, I would just get the Capricorn moon. I swear I would just be like a love paradigm. It's like whatever relationship, whatever that paradigm that when you're in a relationship, it's like boyfriend and girlfriend, that's the paradigm. Married people, they have their own paradigm of whatever. A paradigm is simply whatever you break something down to be. You know what I'm saying? And some of y'all is, when I say that the two of baskets, that's the two of cups. In this deck, is the baskets represent cups, and but it has to do with like relationships and things of that nature. Like when I say love, you know, if I say like a job paradigm, right? Obviously, that's gonna relate to like a job. You know, vice versa. Whatever the fuck like they say paradigm in reference to, that's kind of like what it's talking about. So love, you know, relationships, all of that shit like that. Like I said, some of you guys are loving. You're in love with more than one person, is that message that I heard. And it's like you honestly, is that you haven't really learned how to give yourself a certain amount of love. So it makes you feel like, at certain points in time, you created relationships. To get on that Two of Baskets message, since you brought it up, some of y'all were afraid to go forward with a commitment, and now you realize after this, Three of Cups, either it was a child or a relationship, something to that effect. It showed you that you thought you were, maybe some of y'all thought y'all was polygamous. Maybe some of y'all thought that y'all could handle loving more than one person. And then some of y'all went into that paradigm and realized that actually I'm not ready for that. Or actually I was looking for something outside of myself, or whatever the fuck the paradigm is, You're breaking that down. What you thought it was, you're breaking that down, right? And you're actually now in this magician's energy, understanding that you have all the tools to do whatever, to go whatever path or set forward whatever manifestation you desire. But I feel like you have a deeper sense of awareness now when you do it with the Hermit. I feel like it's a sense of caution and carefulness to the decision-making factor here. You know what I'm saying? For some of y'all, that's what I'm hearing. Like, you still have heavy masculine energy of logicalness, practicalness, while tapping in just as much with your divine feminine. And it's like filling you up. Ace of Baskets is the Ace of Cups. This is like an overflowing, of love and abundance, and you're realizing that, I don't need several relationships to validate my feelings I feel inside. I just needed to validate that for myself so that I could be whole. Okay? Some of you guys felt incomplete without certain, people, or having an abundance of certain things, and it's nothing wrong in that. It's just you realize that wasn't true, because right now the transit is like the truth. It's just talking the truth and realness, and those that are not ready to deal with whatever their reality is, it's going to be difficult, right? So because of the certain planets and how they're lined up, and all of these trines and all these things that were here, and in the transits, and if you're not like an astrological person, you wouldn't get what the fuck I'm really saying right now. But as it relates to everyone on a more simplified level, it's just speaking of illuminating the truth so that you can see things for what they are right now, is basically what's happening in the cosmos. And so it affects us all. You know what I'm saying? What happens in the cosmos, right? The as above, so below. That's why, astrology is so important. You know what I'm saying? Because it's a whole language that the Most High created for us so that we can understand how below works, which is earth, right? Which is here, the now, right? And, but yeah, let's get into it, right? Let's talk more about it. Let's dive a little deeper with these messages here we have. Some of you guys are working on these relationships. Some of you guys are working more on your coin, your money, your success, your growth potential, the practical aspect of things. Some of you guys are reaching independent entrepreneurship, and you're learning how to do a lot of things on your own that you've never even known you had to do. And like for you, this might be somewhat stressful, I'm hearing, because you got other things on your table right now. And that's what I'm hearing. Some of you guys need to clear the clutter. There's a lot of things on your table. So meaning like, the other day I just did the same thing, right? So there was this little pile of mail, right? And I'm one of those people, like, I let my pile like get like this high. Sometimes I let it get like that high. And then I gotta go through it, right? And so I be so like anxious because I hate to go through it. But at the end of the day, I usually only have like one little paper of shit I gotta do, right? But the whole time I'm looking at it like, this is overwhelming. to deal with. And that might be something in what you're experiencing right now, like, yo. But once you go through what you gotta go through, your quote unquote process your mail, right, for analogy's sake, once you process the mail, right, you'll realize it's only this one piece of paper that you gotta worry about taking care of. But you're gonna have to go through the mail first. You gotta process the mail first, alright? For analogy's sake, if you get what I'm saying, right? When it comes to your 9 of baskets, your 9 of coins, which is your 9 of pentacles in a traditional deck, okay? And so I want you to keep that in mind. Let's get dive a little deeper with 9 of pentacles. What is this really saying to us here, Holy Spirit? I love how her fucking dress just has like an evil eye on it, like the eye of Hamza. Like, I'm just so in love, I never even noticed this. Eye of Hamza on her dress, though. I don't even know if y'all can see it. Like, wow. I never even fucking noticed the evil eye on her dress. Innocent blue and everything. I shit you not, y'all. The hoodoo deck be hoodooing, though. Low key, like, yo. I'm so glad I'm using this deck all fucking February. I might use it all March, too. Fuck that. Hoodoo deck be hoodooing. Shit, don't play with that deck. Don't play with it. Don't play with it. Tell me about the 9 of pentacles here, Holy Spirit. Okay, you guys are divinely protected. Some of you guys, y'all don't see it. Y'all be too busy trying to tell other people that, oh, you gonna get it. You gonna get it for fucking with me. You ain't gotta tell nobody that shit. Hi, welcome in. They're already gonna get their karma. They're already gonna get their share because they're not realizing that they're fucking with somebody who's protected in the ethers. You don't even gotta feel like, oh, they wronged me, this and that. You know what I'm saying? Because people be always so worried about getting back at some shit. Like, on some fucking real shit. On that old fucking fucked up demons and all of that shit. Like, yo, for real. Like, really in they demons. Like, for real. And I feel like, that's, I feel like, a huge part of what you're trying to fix. Like, you could feel your demons within you. And you're not trying to fucking, you know what I'm saying? Like, play with that shit. Like, for real. Because the mind, it's a lot of, it holds space for the demons. You know what I'm saying? And that's the only space that it can hold. Like, for other, like, demons and shit like that. So you got to keep your mind full of the most high energy. You know what I'm saying? For real. Like, y'all don't be knowing, man. What they say, the devil loves an idle mind. You know what I'm saying? And so when you introducing bullshit into your life, you got to expect that the devil gonna come with that. You know what I'm saying? You got to expect that shit. You got to know that shit. And then so when you say, okay, I'm not inviting that shit in, then okay, then now it knows its boundary with you. It know it can't cross this line. You know what I'm saying? But you have to be all into that. It have to be the real. It can't be no fakesies. Because you can't, one thing you not gonna do is fake spirit. You might could fake these people having human experiences, aka the humans mind, okay? But the spirit, you ain't about to play on that. That's who face you not about to play in. Because spirit don't even got a real face. Like, spirit carries the face of everything and everyone. Like, the face of all, Like, spirit can be deceptive, Y'all can't be deceptive to spirit because the physical is like, it's right there. It be like, sometimes we misunderstand a little bit. I feel like who the mind is versus who the heart is. You know what I'm saying? And like, that's like the real one. You got to get in touch with your heart. You know what I'm saying? Your heart. For real. Because it'll tell you exactly what you need to do. That's the part of you. You know what I'm saying? That's directly connected to source on some real shit. That's like the voice of source within you. Your heart space. your ananhata. Okay? That's why I be saying not namaste, because, you know, like, I really fuck with, like, the Buddhists, and, you know, like how that you know, the seven power places within your body and all of that stuff like that, because I know that that's some real principles, like, for real. I can't touch certain things, but I know what's within me, like, you know what I'm saying? And this is like, the mind is going beyond the heart, and what it fucking, the mind is going, the heart is going beyond the mind. You know what I'm saying? To where the mind can't go, the heart has to do the rest. And this is a very hard concept that many people struggle with, you know what I'm saying? And it'll block you in different areas of your life, like your finances, like your love life, because you have to understand the different aspects of you. You are not just one-sided, one side to a coin, and then flip it over and then that's it. You know what I'm saying? You multi-layer, like a fucking, like some fucking rich people cake or something like that. You know what I'm saying? You might got some sherbet and that motherfucker somewhere. You know what I'm saying? You might got a nice little, some decadent cherries, you know? Like, you got all kind of shit going on with you, you feel me? Like, and we have to break that down, these parts of us, and not be afraid to embrace, you know what I'm saying, that when we don't know mentally, you know what I'm saying, all of the answers, be able to say, okay, what am I feeling though? Because when I go with what I'm feeling, then I can be truly led. I can be truly guided. Because feelings don't lie. Just like when you walk in anywhere, you be like, oh, the vibe wasn't right. Everybody, the vibe. But so why, if y'all can feel a vibe, y'all can't feel y'all own heart? I would tell me the fuck that. I want to know. I need to know. I need answers, and I need y'all to come forward with them. Because how the fuck we can feel vibes, but we can't feel our own heart? Y'all can feel it. So go with that. Because that is the divine. That is your divine feminine. And I'm not saying freak the fuck out based off of what you feeling. I'm saying feel it. Because it's going to guide you where you need to go. So that you don't have to have the freak out, because your divine masculine and logic, which is logic, will kick in and help you to make the proper decisions, all right? But don't be afraid of your divine feminine energy. You know, stop walking away from that. That is your ananhata. That is your heart space. That is your voice from God. Everybody be like, I want God to talk to me. He does, through your heart. Y'all don't listen. God does. She does. Y'all don't listen. You gotta feel so we can listen. Because you trying to listen with your 2 ears, you gonna miss the shit. You trying to listen with your mind, you gonna miss it. He said feel. It's a feel. You gotta feel. Because it's gonna go beyond the mind. The heart beats. That's the progression of order, how it go. Okay? And again, not being in touch with this can affect our independent entrepreneurship skills and abilities. I don't give a fuck how talented you are. Certain shit just won't work out with you in certain areas when it comes to that, because certain things that come before that, which is your heart space, you already know. Your heart comes before your earthly sustenance. Your heart and its condition should come before love and jumping into those types of paradigm situations, aka situations, right? So keep that in mind for those of y'all that is here getting this message. You're releasing allegiances with that. Recognizing that every journey starts with a single beginning, with a single step, excuse me. Tell me more about the 9 of coins. Some of you guys, you're facing the things that disappointed you, and I feel like a huge part of what disappointed you was something within yourself where you felt disappointed, like you couldn't really achieve, whatever, no matter how much you achieved in life, you felt like it was never enough, or it was somebody was always still missing out. Like no matter how far you would get in life, you felt like, yo, this one's still missing out on something, or I didn't give enough to that one, or that's the feeling I'm getting, like, and that's what blocked you. You felt blocked because you weren't dealing with your own inner things, the things within you, as far as your own emotions. Five of Cups is about your emotions, the feelings. Tell me more about the Nine of Coins. Hold on. Hold up. Wait a minute. Let me get your base of minute. Hold up. Hold up. Yeah, then you got the Three of Wands. Some of you guys are ready to make smarter decisions and that don't make you vulnerable or put other people in vulnerable positions. Some of you guys are ready to release the allegiances that you had with certain demons in your life on some real shit. And a demon looks like a thought in your mind that makes you do fucked up shit. That's what a demon is. Y'all thinking it's everybody else. Yo, you got your own demons. We all out here trying to curse everybody else. Man, what about your demons? What about what the fuck is in you? Okay, so anyways. Okay. And that's just some real shit, y'all. So, tell me more about the Nine of Pentacles. These are things that are blocking you from having your independent entrepreneurship, or it not being as thriving as it could be. These are things that block it. Even if you go about the path, you'll make money, but it won't go as far as it could have, because you're blocked internally with certain issues that you can't break free of until you be real with yourself. Until you keep it real. Fuck that. What you talking about? What else? Tell me more about the Nine of Pentacles. Spirit talking shit today, and I am drinking, y'all. Oh God, I ain't even drinking. Nine of fucking Cups. Some of y'all, I don't give a fuck. Some of y'all might have went to school for this profession. Some of y'all might have did all kind of shit in order to secure this bag, and it's being affected because you've been running away from your heart, your anahata. You've been running away from that. Your anahata. You were afraid. You were afraid. But you don't have to be, because every journey starts with a single step. You're releasing the allegiances to those demons that had you in that fucking thought process thinking something false. And it wasn't nobody else but yourself. A lot of times we want to blame it on somebody else. That shit ain't nobody else, because ain't nobody in control of our mind. That be us. Whether we give away the control or it's us controlling ourselves, either way, that be us and our demons, period. Alright? I ain't worried about nobody demons but mine. What about? You gotta know yourself. You know what I'm saying? Shit. Two of Baskets. Tell me more about the Two of Baskets. Damn. See? It's like, until you learn certain lessons, you know what I'm saying? Until we learn certain lessons of when it comes to love, you know what I'm saying? It's like, look at this, night of we can't have the quick success and changes that we had to. There's things within us that we had to work on first in order for us to have the sunshine and the joy and the peace and the positivity. In order for us to have these things, we're going to have to release this desire that we feel in our hearts to go with this masculine energy that we've been comfortable in for quite some time, because I know it protects you, it provides for you, there's all these beautiful things, but now you're realizing that it's being affected, even that, which logically speaking, we're like, damn, if I'm working so goddamn hard, where's the love at? See, some of you guys are on different sides of the coin when it comes to this message on some real shit. Some of you guys are struggling with love, and then some of you guys are struggling with money. Either way, you can't have the true of what it is you desire until you fix the things within you that are blocking you from fulfilling that and having that. And in wholeness and fullness. Because some of you guys, like I said, you might have went to school and you might have fortified a way for that. But you're seeing you're being blocked still financially, because there's things within you that need to be fixed, right? And then some of you guys, when it comes to love, you're being blocked in those situations. And even though you have that, you're still being blocked because there's still parts of you within you that you're working through. And these are tough lessons. These are things that people, let me tell you something, people will study many lifetimes and timelines over to try to figure this type of stuff out. And you're figuring it out in this lifetime, on this timeline. Let me get a hand clap for that. You know what I'm saying? Let me give you guys a hand clap for that. Because that takes a lot of motherfucking skill set, and that takes a lot of patience, and that's something that's admirable on some real shit. I'm not impressed by the amount of money that people can make. I'm not impressed. Not impressed. And you shouldn't be either. You know what I'm saying? Like, the integrity of a man, the character of a man, woman, whatever, right, matters more to me. You know what I'm saying? And vice versa. And you're realizing that as well. You know what I'm saying? And it's just important that we respect that. You know what I'm saying? Because if everything is all said and done, if they took away all their money, if they whatever, all their, what will we have? What will we truly have? But our integrity and our character. So these are parts of us that nothing in the world can buy. So you have to know your value. You have to know your worth. And that is your true worth. And I know you've been taught, oh, it's about money, it's about man, you're getting that bad. Like, yeah. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Okay. But now you're starting to see that's not enough. My soul is not fulfilled. I'm missing my other counterpart, my other half. Where's the rest of it when it comes to my business? I should be further along, or like certain this shit's not adding up. You're like, well, what is this? You're searching within. That divine feminine energy is telling you where you need to make the moves in your life, and you will naturally. You'll find it naturally. No bullshit. Okay, but take your time. Don't feel rushed. Okay, because every journey is going to start with a single step, and that's really what I'm getting for this message here overall. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, so go ahead and release those allegiances. You know what I'm saying? Release what needs to be let go. Just write a quick note. Okay. So that's what I got for our message here when it comes to the channel message right now today. Let me know how you guys like this one. Be sure to follow me on all platforms, YouTube and TikTok. Love you guys. Peace.